Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 15 July 2025, Tuesday, Bengali date 30 Ashar 1432. As per Benimadhab Shil Panjika, today's Tithi, Krishna Panchami and up to 2218 hours and after that Krishna Shashthi. Today's Nakshatra, Shatabhisha Nakshatra and up to 0707 hours and after that Purba Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Today is 196th day of the year. There are then 169 days left in 2025. Today is 28th Tuesday of 2025. Today is Shri Shri Maa Manasa Puja, Nag Panchami and Asta Nag Puja. On 15th July 2025, the auspicious observances of Shri Shri Maa Manasa Puja, Nag Panchami and Asta Nag Puja will be celebrated together, marking a significant day of serpent worship in Hindu tradition. Devotees across India, especially in Bengal, Assam and Odisha, will offer prayers to Maa Manasa, the serpent goddess, seeking protection from snake bites, good health and prosperity. On Nag Panchami, people worship live snakes or idols with milk, turmeric, and flowers to honor and appease the serpent deities. Alongside Ashtanak Puja is performed to venerate the eight great serpent gods Ananta, Vasuki, Shesha, Padma, Kambala, Ashvatara, Dhritarashtra, and Karkotaka, invoking their blessings for safety, fertility, and spiritual protection. This convergence of three powerful serpent related rituals on a single day makes 15th July highly sacred and spiritually significant. Today is World Youth Skills Day. World Youth Skills Day, observed on 15th July each year, is a United Nations designated day that highlights the importance of equipping young people with skills for employment, decent work, and entrepreneurship. Established in 2014, this day aims to raise awareness about the global need for technical, vocational education and training (TVET) to address youth unemployment and underemployment. It encourages governments, institutions, and industries to invest in skill development programs that empower the youth with relevant and future ready competences. Celebrated through workshops, seminars, and awareness campaigns, the day emphasizes that skilled youth are key drivers of innovation, economic growth, and sustainable development across the globe. Today is Social Media Giving Day. Social Media Giving Day, observed on 15th July, is a day dedicated to harnessing the power of social media platforms to promote generosity, charitable giving, and community support. Initiated in 2013, this unofficial observance encourages individuals, organizations, and influencers to use social media to raise awareness, share fundraising campaigns, and inspire acts of kindness. By leveraging the global reach and instant connectivity of platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and others, Social Media Giving Day highlights how digital communities can come together to support causes, amplify social impact, and foster a culture of giving in the modern world. Today is International Stamp Out Spiking Day. International Stamp Out Spiking Day, observed annually on 15 July, is a global initiative led by the UK-based charity Stamp Out Spiking to raise awareness about the alarming and often underreported crime of drink and needle spiking. This day mobilizes communities, venues, and law enforcement through campaigns like hashtag Keep an Eye Out, educational materials, and training programs to help people recognize signs of spiking, protecting themselves and others, and encourage reporting of incidents. With startling statistics such as 1 in 5 people experiencing spiking in their lifetime and around 97% remaining unreported, the day emphasizes prevention, vigilance, and collective action to ensure safer nightlife environments. Today is National Be a Dog Day. National Be a Dog Day, celebrated annually on July 15, is a light-hearted observance encouraging everyone to embrace their inner dog, those charmingly quirky, socially awkward traits too often hidden. Founded by Thomas and Ruth Roy of Wellcat, the day turns a once negative label into a badge of self-expression and individuality. Participants are invited to dress in mismatched or goofy outfits, think suspenders, pocket protectors, oversized glasses, and indulge in delightfully awkward behaviors, silly food combos, or nerdy conversations to celebrate quirks and foster authentic joy. It's all about letting go of social norms, having fun, and showing that being yourself, even in all your enduring awkwardness, is something to be proud of. Today is National Give Something Away Day. National Give Something Away Day, celebrated annually on July 15, was launched in 2015 by Linda Eaton Hall Fulcher to inspire acts of kindness and decluttering by encouraging people to give something, whether possessions, skills, time, or simple gestures, to others without expecting anything in return. Whether it's donating clothes or books, volunteering locally, gifting a coffee to a stranger, or spending time with someone in need, the day emphasizes that even small, selfless actions can bring joy to both the giver and the recipient, lighten our own lives, and foster stronger communities. Today is National Gummy Worm Day. National Gummy Worm Day, celebrated annually on July 15, is a fun food themed observance honoring the playful chewy candy known as gummy or gummy worms. Originating in 1981 by the German confectionery brand Trolli, these squiggly, rubbery textured sweets, aptly named gummy, the German word for rubber, quickly gained popularity for their bright colors, mix of sweet and sour flavors, and versatility in creative treats like dirt parfaits and spooky cakes. On Gummy Worm Day, enthusiasts are encouraged to indulge in their favorite share bags with friends, experiment with recipes, or simply enjoy the nostalgia and fun that this iconic candy brings. Today is National Clean Beauty Day. National Clean Beauty Day, observed annually on July 15, celebrates the clean beauty movement and raises awareness about beauty and personal care products formulated without harmful chemicals, synthetics, or toxins like parabens, phthalates, and sulfates, and emphasizes ethical sourcing and eco-friendly packaging and ingredient transparency. Founded in 2020 by California-based Juice Beauty, coinciding with its 15th anniversary, the day encourages consumers to make healthier, sustainable choices, explore clinically proven plant-based alternatives, educate themselves about greenwashing, and support brands committed to both bodily health and environmental responsibility. Today is Blackcurrant Day. Blackcurrant Day, celebrated every year on July 15, is a vibrant observance established in 2021 by the UK-based Blackcurrant Foundation to honor the deep purple tart berries known for their remarkable nutritional and culinary value. Positioned at the height of the British blackcurrant harvest season, the day highlights the berry's impressive vitamin C content, antioxidants, and traditional uses from wartime cordials like Ribena given to children to jams, juices, savory sauces, and even perfumery ingredients. Celebrations encourage berry picking festivals, culinary creativity, wellness workshops, and farm visits, all aimed at boosting awareness of blackcurrant's health benefits and supporting growers. Today is National Orange Chicken Day. National Orange Chicken Day, celebrated annually on July 15, is a deliciously fun food holiday that honors the sweet and tangy Chinese American dish beloved across North America. The origins of orange chicken trace back to the Hunan province in China, where a similar dish called tangerine or dried citrus bean chicken has existed for over 2,100 years. Transformed into its modern American incarnation in the 1980s, most notably by Panda Express executive chef Andy Cow in Hawaii in 1987. The dish features battered fried chicken pieces coated in a sticky, savory, sweet, orange flavored chili glaze. Officially established as a promotional holiday around 2017 by the so-called Orange Chicken Board, the day gives fans a delicious excuse to indulge, whether dining out, ordering takeout, cooking at home, or sharing photos with hashtag Orange Chicken Day or hashtag Orange Chicks Day on social media. Today is National Tapioca Pudding Day. National Tapioca Pudding Day, celebrated annually on July 15, is a joyful tribute to the creamy, pearl-filled dessert that has delighted taste buds for centuries. Originating from the cassava root known as mandioca in Brazil, the starch tapioca derives its name from the tupi wood tapioca, and its use in puddings dates back to at least the 1800s, with recipes like Boston housewife Susan Staver's minute tapioca appearing in culinary guides around 1875. Over time, tapioca pudding became a comfortable staple in Western households and lunchrooms, even earning nicknames like frog spawn for its distinctive texture. Today, this celebration encourages people to enjoy tapioca pudding, whether classic, flavored, dairy free, or reinvented with creative toppings, while appreciating the rich cultural and culinary history of this humble yet timeless dessert. Today is Arctic Sea Ice Day. Arctic Sea Ice Day, observed each year on July 15, was established by Polar Bears International to draw global attention to the critical loss of Arctic sea ice. Sea ice acts as the planet's air conditioner, reflecting sunlight and regulating Earth's temperature. Its decline, about 4 to 5% per decade, is accelerating regional warming at up to 4 times the global average. Beyond its vital role for wildlife, serving as hunting grounds for polar bears, breeding habitat for seals, walruses, and belugas, and the base of the marine food web, sea ice also supports indigenous communities and global climate stability. On this day, individuals and organizations are encouraged to engage in conversations, support climate policies, reduce fossil fuel use, donate to conservation efforts, and join live streams like Believer camps and educational events to promote meaningful action towards preserving this fragile and essential ecosystem. Today is National I Love Horses Day. National I Love Horses Day, celebrated annually on July 15, honors our deep admiration for these majestic creatures that have journeyed alongside humanity for millennia, serving in agriculture, transportation, therapy, sports, and entertainment. As one of the world's most popular animals, ranking fourth in global attention, affection, horses are celebrated for their beauty, strength, intelligence, loyalty, and 350-degree vision. Founded to recognize their vital role in human history and development, the day encourages activities like stable visits, horseback riding, volunteering at rescues, and social sharing using hashtags like hashtag I love horses day or hashtag here for horses, aiming to deepen bonds and support the well-being of these incredible equine companions. Today is National Pet Fire Safety Day. National Pet Fire Safety Day, observed every year on July 15, is a vital initiative established by the American Kennel Club and ADT Security, originally launched in 2009 to raise awareness about protecting our cherished pets from house fires. Since pets can unintentionally cause fires, such as by knocking over candles, turning on stoves, or chewing wires, this day emphasizes preventive measures like pet proofing homes, extinguishing open flames, securing electrical cords, and using monitored smoke alarms. It also encourages developing family evacuation plans that include pets, keeping leashes and carriers near exits, and displaying window stickers to alert first responders to animals inside. By taking these precautions, pet owners can greatly reduce the risk of tragedy and ensure their furry companions are not overlooked in emergencies. Today is Developmental Disability Professionals Day. National Developmental Disability Professionals Day, observed annually on July 15, honors the dedicated professionals such as case managers, qualified intellectual or developmental disability professionals, service coordinators, behavior analysts, and direct support staff who provide essential person centered services to individuals with developmental disabilities. Created in 2020 by the National Association for Qualified Intellectual Disability Professionals, the day encourages their tireless efforts in facilitating residential support, employment opportunities, medical coordination, behavior intervention, and advocacy, often going above and beyond, especially during challenges like COVID-19 pandemic. The observance encourages community members, families, and organizations to express gratitude by sending thank you notes, hosting appreciation events, offering small gifts, or training perks to acknowledge the invaluable role these professionals play in advancing inclusion and improving quality of life for some society's most vulnerable populations. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Leon Max Lederman, 15 July 1922 to 3rd October 2018. Leon Max Lederman was a towering figure in 20th century experimental particle physics. Born in New York to Russian Jewish immigrant parents, he earned a BS in chemistry from City College of New York in 1943 and a PhD in physics from Columbia University in 1951. While at Columbia and Brookhaven, Lederman contributed to pivotal findings such as parity violation in weak note interactions, discovery of the long-lived neutral K meson in 1956, and most notably the muon neutrino in 1962, a breakthrough that earned him the 1988 Nobel Prize alongside Melvin Schwartz and Jack Steenberger. As director of Fermilab from 1979 to 1989, he led the commissioning of the Tevatron, the world's highest energy accelerator at the time, and oversaw the discovery of the bottom quark in 1977. Beyond his research, Lederman authored the popular science book The God Particle, championed science education through initiatives like Sunday Morning Physics, and co-founded the Illinois Mathematics and Science Academy. Renowned for his advocacy of public science literacy, he served as a AAAS president in 1992, continuing to teach late in his career at institutions like the University of Chicago and Illinois Tech. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Robert Bruce Merrifield, 15 July 1921 to 14 May 2006. Robert Bruce Merrifield was an American biochemist best known for inventing solid phase peptide synthesis, a revolutionary technique that transformed the field of biochemistry and molecular biology. Born on July 15, 1921, Merrifield developed this method in the 1960s, allowing scientists to efficiently create peptides and proteins by anchoring the first amino acid to a solid resin, simplifying the synthesis process. His innovation significantly advanced research in immunology, enzymology, and drug development. For this groundbreaking work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1984. Merrifield's contributions not only streamlined peptide synthesis but also laid the groundwork for modern day pharmaceutical and biochemical research. He passed away on May 14, 2006, leaving an enduring legacy in science. Today is the birth anniversary of Mr. Bertram Neville Brockhaus, 15 July 1918 to 13 October 2003. Bertram Neville Brockhaus was a Canadian physicist renowned for revolutionizing the study of condensed matter through his groundbreaking work in neutron scattering. After earning his PhD from the University of Toronto in 1950, he joined Chalk River Nuclear Laboratory, where in the 1950s he developed the pioneering neutron triple axis spectrometer, enabling direct observations of phonons and magnons in crystal lattices. His innovations laid the foundation for neutron spectroscopy, profoundly impacting material science and earning him, alongside Clifford Shull, the 1994 Nobel Prize in Physics for pioneering contributions to the development of neutron scattering techniques for studies of condensed matter. In 1962, Brockhaus became a professor at McMaster University, serving until his retirement in 1984, and continued to influence the field through teaching and advancing national research infrastructure. A Fellow of the Royal Society and Companion of the Order of Canada, his legacy endures through the Brockhaus Institute of Materials Research and ongoing use of his spectrometer designs worldwide. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Emil Hermann Fischer, 9th October 1852 to 15 July 1919. Emil Hermann Fischer was a pioneering German organic chemist whose foundational work profoundly shaped modern biochemistry. Born in Euskirchen and initially mentored by Adolf von Baer, Fischer earned his PhD in 1874 at Strasbourg. later holding professorships at Erlangen, Würzburg, and ultimately Berlin. He is celebrated for synthesizing phenylhydrazine in 1875, which he used to elucidate the structures of sugars and purines, enabling him to map out key biomolecules such as adenine, guanine, glucose, and fructose. His introduction of the Fischer projection and elucidating of sugar stereochemistry, including the lock and key model of enzyme action, were groundbreaking. In recognition of these extraordinary contributions to sugar and purine chemistry, he was awarded the 1902 Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Beyond pure research, Fischer helped establish Germany's premier research infrastructure, including the Kaiser Wilhelm Society, and mentored a generation of scientists in Berlin. His legacy endures in the techniques, theories, and instruments that form the bedrock of biochemical science today. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Ilya Ilyich Mechnikov, 15th May 1845 to 15th July 1960. Ilya Ilyich Mechnikov, also known as the Eli Mechnikov, was a pioneering biologist and immunologist from the Russian Empire, born near Kharkov, now Kharkiv, Ukraine. Renowned as the father of innate immunity, he discovered phagocytosis in 1882 to 83, observing how phagocytes, macrophages, engulf pathogens in starfish larvae, laying the foundation for our understanding of cellular immune defense. His groundbreaking work earned him the 1908 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, shared with Paul Ehrlich for their complementary discoveries in immune protection. Beyond immunity, Mechnikov was a trailblazer in gerontology, coining the term in 1903 and advocating for the health benefits of lactic acid bacteria probiotics to promote longevity. Despite personal challenges, including health issues and deep grief over his first wife's death, his persistence led him to lasting scientific achievements. He later directed research at the Pasteur Institute in Paris, where he continued to shape modern medicine until his death in 1916 from heart failure. Mechnikov's legacy endures through his profound impact on immunology, aging research, and probiotic movement. Today is the birth anniversary of Captain Nekezakuo Kenguruse. 15 July 1974 to 28 June 1999. Captain Nekezakuo Nebu Nimbu Sahib Kenguruse was a young and daring officer of the Indian Army from Nagaland, serving with the Army Service Corps attached to two Rajputana rifles during the Kargil War. Previously a school teacher, he volunteered for the elite Ghataf platoon and, despite being critically injured, led a solo assault on a strategically crucial enemy machine gun post atop Black Rock in the Dras sector. Braving severe wounds, he removed his boots to climb the cliff barefoot, used a rocket launcher to neutralize the position, and then engaged in hand to hand combat, eliminating four enemy soldiers before succumbing to his injuries. His supreme valor earned him a posthumous Mahavir Chakra, making him the only officer from the ASC to receive this honor. Born in Nirhema village, Kohima, and affectionately called Nibu by his family and Nimbu Sahib by his comrades, his sacrifice continues to inspire, commemorated annually at his memorial in Feza, Nagaland. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please like and share this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel.